Alright, so we've got the ulnar nerve here on the bottom. Median nerve would be in the middle here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the radial, and then I think this is the musculocutaneous. And then the radial nerve
Big one.
is this. There's the front of it, and then it all continues onto the back to be right here.
That shit is thick.
Mm-hmm. And then we have the
Vagus
vagus
nerve.
nerve.
I'll just read it for you.
Okay, thanks. Runs alongside this artery here on top. So, does that look like a nerve to you guys? No, that looks like a blood vessel to me. What the heck is that?
They choked
That's,
it with
yeah, they did.
right behind it, yeah. Behind the nose.
It was easier on the big cat.
Yeah.
I can't see it on this cat.
Got skinny and
Yeah.
a good.
All right, sympathetic chain.
Oh, my bad. I'm supposed to read.
It's okay. Sympathetic chain also cannot see on this cat very well, but you can kind of see right there is a little nerve. And that, yep, okay, there. That would be the sympathetic chain.
Which one? The one
Right
you're holding
here.
right
Yeah,
now?
what I'm holding up with the
Okay.
right underneath there. Oh,
Common
there's a thing
carotid
right here.
artery. We forgot common carotid artery.
Right, this would be the common carotid. And the
Alright.
common carotid and the jugular
Internal jugular vein.
and the vagus nerve all run. So it's probably all sheathed together. The other ones were probably separated out.
Okay.
And it's all under
So which
the
one
vagus
is right
sheath.
next? What's right next? Look, which one is next to it? Yeah,
This?
that one. What is that? The vagus nerve?
I'm not sure if it's the vagus nerve or if it's a
Okay.
vein. Because it looks kind of bluish to me.
It does.
But
All right.
it might be the vagus nerve.
Femoral nerve.
Femoral nerve?
Yeah.
All right, femoral nerve would be right here.
Okay.
Would be the femoral.
Sciatic.
And the sciatic nerve. Would be that big guy
That
right
shit
back
thick.
there.
All right.
Bam.
Pulmonary artery. Can we see that one?
Well, here's the lungs. There's 3 lobes of the lung, and then there's some, looks like veins that I guess, and there looks like there's a little artery that's going into the lungs there.
Okay. Aorta.
Aorta would be right here, coming out of the left ventricle.
Okay. Pericardium. We can see it on this one, right?
Here. This is the pericardium that surrounds the heart.
Okay.
And we have it dissected away.
Common carotid artery.
You sure?
I thought that was this.
We already showed that, right? Damn, I'm tripping. Brachiocephalic vein. We didn't show that yet, right?
Here is the superior
Vena
vena
cava.
cava, and the 2 branches off would be the brachiocephalic veins.
Okay. Azygos vein, we didn't know that one, right? We couldn't see them. other one.
Right. It would be.
Well, let's say
You think that would be
running
it?
on inside of rear.
Kind of looks like it.
That looks like that could be it. Let's go with that. This is the azygos vein.
Okay.
Because the 2 big branches are definitely the brachiocephalic.
All right.
So that would be the azygos.
Show me superior vena cava again.
Right here.
Superior vena cava. Inferior vena cava.
Right? So we would be under, right here, would be the inferior vena cava, and it runs all the way down the body.
Okay.
And so
Show
there's
the bottom
more
one, too.
inferior vena cava.
Renal vein.
Here's your kidney. Renal vein would be the blue, and renal artery would be the red.
Okay. Oral cavity. I guess we're just looking at it right now.
Right?
So we're
Oral
looking at-
cavity would be this top part, top opening.
Okay. Hard palate.
Hard palate is this top part up here. It
Soft
goes
palate.
down to right here would be the soft palate.
Okay. Pharynx.
Pharynx would be this opening here.
Okay. Epiglottis.
Epiglottis is this tough cartilage here.
Glottis.
Glottis is the opening above the epiglottis.
Larynx.
Larynx is this entrance into the trachea.
Okay. So show me the trachea again.
Trachea is right here.
Okay. Tracheal cartilage. You can see the tracheal cartilage
Yeah.
in it, right? And the lungs.
Lungs, here's some lungs, there's some more lungs.
Okay. Esophagus.
esophagus is below the entrance to the trachea.
Okay.
So it's
And
the
you can't-
second hole back, and it is, the kitty bit me, and it's below the trachea.
Okay. Diaphragm.
Diaphragm is part of it. Here it is. It hasn't been too dissected, and so it separates, oh, there it is. There, that's the
It's right
diaphragm.
underneath the heart, right?
Mm-hmm,
Basically.
and the lungs.
The lungs.
Yeah, and right above the liver.
All right. Show me the stomach and the rugae again.
Maybe. There it is. There's the stomach, and it's been cut
This
open.
shit is gross.
Yep. See, then you can see the
It's
rugae.
rugae. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Pyloric sphincter.
Pyloric sphincter would be right here at the end of the stomach. You would have the pyloric sphincter be right there.
Show me the small intestine. Also show me the duodenum, jejunum, and the ileum, and
right.
the cecum, and the colon,
Okay.
and the rectum.
Okay. So right after the stomach is the duodenum. It's very short, and then that
Okay.
would start into the jejunum.
Okay.
Jejunum goes down, and then somewhere halfway between the small intestine and the large intestine, it becomes the ileum. And so the ileum
Cecum or ileum. Okay.
stops right before the large intestine, and so
Cool.
this little out pouch is the cecum.
Cecum. Okay.
So ileum, cecum, large intestine, or colon.
Okay.
And then it goes down to the rectum, and then the anus is down there somewhere.
Show me the urinary bladder.
Urinary bladder is right here, and here I think
Okay.
it's either flat or cut open, I can't tell.
Okay. Show me the liver.
Liver, right here, real big, many lobes, right underneath the diaphragm.
Okay. Show me the gallbladder.
Gallbladder looks like it's been
Cut out.
kind of cut up a little bit, yep. So it's greenish, bluish,
All right.
this little pouch right in between these lobes.
Okay. Show me the spleen.
Spleen is on this side underneath. Oh, right there.
Okay. Show me the pancreas.
Pancreas. Pancreas, one part of it is in the trunk of the duodenum, the
Okay.
head. So there you can see some of the pancreas,
Mm-hmm.
and then there is the tail of the pancreas.
Okay. We did kidney. Show me ureter.
Okay, kidney and ureter.
Okay. Show me parietal pleura and the visceral pleura.
Parietal pleura would be this membrane there, is the parietal pleura
Okay.
that surrounds the chest cavity.
Okay.
The visceral pleura would be the membrane that goes around the lungs.
Okay. Parietal peritoneum and a visceral peritoneum.
The parietal peritoneum would be this membrane that lines the abdominal wall,
Okay.
and the visceral peritoneum
yeah.
would be around each organ
All right, each organ. Okay.
in, below the diaphragm.
Mesentery.
The mesentery is this yummy looking stuff in between the small intestines with the big veins.
Okay.
And arteries.
Great omentum.
Greater omentum is this really fatty looking junk that comes out over from like the